Hi, it's Megan. I got the Bite High Pigment Lip Pencil for holiday 2014. So it actually comes in a cute little red container. And I have last year's too. So I'm going to go through this year's and what I think of it. And then I'm going to compare it to last year's. And are they similar? Yes, they really are. That's the spoiler. So the nice thing is this little kit, I'm not going to show the mirror, but it's got a mirror right here. I like the red better than the silver from last year, honestly. So this was red with silver and this was silver with red. So they're kind of cute together. It's got 4 pencils. And these are 0.05 ounce versus 0.09 ounce for the regular pencils. And the regular pencils are $24. This is $25. So you do get a really good value for your money if you want to try these or want these colors. So they're the same size as last year. Although I don't know, I thought they looked a little smaller, but I guess they're the same size ounce per ounce, but they're the same size also here. So you get 4 of them. And according to Bite, for minis, they hydrate lips with 4 festive colors. They're retractable, so they twist up instead of having to use a sharpener, which to me is a huge, huge positive, especially with a mini, because that means you can actually carry them and travel with them. And there are 2 new shades, Winterberry and Sable. So Winterberry is the one I have on right now. I should just lower this a little bit. Winterberry is the one I have on right now, which is a nude, and this one is a pretty opaque pink nude. You know, I was going to compare them after, but I'm just going to compare them right now. So last year's nude, to me, looks a little bit more sheer and a little bit more peach. So this year's nude is the pink right there on the bottom, and last year's is, to me, a lot more peach. And I'm going to do an outdoor swatch too with these. If I haven't, by now I would have already put in the video because I always put them in the beginning when I'm talking too much, just to show. So this is one. I do like this color. These last a good hour and a half. The nudes tend to last a little bit less. Some of the darker shades will last up to 2 hours. And I do get sight staining with the darker shades. I get no shading with this. But this is a pink nude. It's a very pretty color. And it is a limited edition, or a new, just released. They don't really say. I'm changing these on camera. The next one is going to be Rhubarb. And I'm picking this one because this one is the only one of these that's a dupe from last year. So this is Rhubarb. I'm not going to swatch last year's Rhubarb because it's exactly the same. I did swatch them, and it is exactly the same. Again, these apply beautifully. They last beautifully. They're pretty opaque, great coverage. I tend to lose my top lip line with some pencils or lipsticks. These apply so precisely and so beautifully that I don't have that problem. So I like this color. This is a plum rose, and I think that's a good description. It really is kind of a warm pink with a warm deep pink with a plum undertone, in my opinion. Next, the next video I'm going to do, I'm kind of a little nervous about. It's the holiday collections, and I haven't been thrilled this year with the holiday collections, so I'm kind of thinking about that as I do this. Pomegranate, this they say is a roseberry, and I'm just going to do the 2 darker ones from this year and then last year, because I don't think they're exact dupes. I think the ones this year tend to lean a little bit less pink, but they're still both fairly pink. But in this collection, you get one that's kind of, what did I say? I said a softer fuchsia and less magenta for the other one. So pomegranate, again, amazing, rich, beautiful coverage. It's opaque, it's beautiful. This one will wear 2+ hours on me. They say it's a roseberry, and I think it is roseberry. It's kind of a red with a berry, pinkish undertone, but I think there's a little bit more red in it than the color description would have you believe. And this is the one that I said was less magenta than last year. So I'm going to leave these on my wrist. So that was pomegranate. Now the other limited edition Winterberry, a festive raspberry red. I don't know, it's a personal preference. I like this one best of all of them, and this one seems almost a little bit more sheer, but it's this color right here. You can see it's a real rich, deep pink, almost a fuchsia undertone, but not quite as purple. I just really like this one. It's more, like I said, personal preference than, gosh, it's just so perfect. It's just a really pretty shade. So last year, the two darker ones, I just got two of the wrong ones, were, I'm not going to be able to read this, am I? Cranberry and quince. And so this year's are right here, and this year's are last year. These right here are last year. So you can see they're very similar. Anyway, I think that if you want to try this product, and it is a gray product, this is a must-have. Because it's such a great deal and you get to try some really pretty shades. If you're not thrilled with the shades though, you're almost better off just getting one full size. And if you have last year's, I think it's a little bit more of a toss-up. But whether you should get this or not, the shades are pretty though. So I really like it. I don't think this is one of my top 10 of the holiday collections. Maybe my top 15, but I really do like it a lot. Anyway, that's it. I would love to hear comments, thoughts, suggestions on the formula or the colors. God, I just didn't get that right, did I? And please subscribe on YouTube, and I think that is it. Thanks.